The following is a hockey podcast out of Vancouver and Surrey, British Columbia. It'll only consist of a lot of puck talk and even more BS, or in actual words, banter and satire. Enjoy, and as always, go Canucks go.
You're Locked On Canucks, your daily podcast on the Vancouver Canucks. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
God damn it, Kyle. He looks human. But Kyle, you're looking great. Trevor Beggs, Kyle Bowen, you're listening to Locked On Canucks. This is the postcast after a 3-1 loss to the Edmonton Oilers. And Kyle, I know it was grinding your gears. It was boiling your blood. The alien, he looks human.
He looks like Pius Suter on bad days. That's what Elias Pettersson looks like. But more on that later because I want to start with the positivity, okay? Can we just do that? Because I don't know how long this positivity will last, and I don't want people thinking, I don't want people thinking I'm depressed. I'm traumatized. You know what I'm saying? I'm a negative person. My name's Kyle Bound. I'm just a Canucks fan, Trevor. I'm trying out here. So can we just be positive? The Vancouver Canucks are making the playoffs.
Ooh, okay.
No, what do you mean? They got the best play. They got, I'm going to do simple math for you, okay? Close your eyes. And I feel as if you would know more about this than me when it comes to the amount of how many elite Thatcher Demko games he's played in his life so far. When I say actually, I'll say this. Heat check, flow state, those types of performances. Like Thatcher Demko in his career to me has had 7 or 8 or 9 of them. Tonight was one of them. And whenever he does what he's able to do, and the fact that he could do it for 60 minutes within the game, and I don't know, right now it seems like game by game he's going to be locked in like this because he's determined to make the Olympics and more importantly, drag this team into the playoffs because he could do it on his back for 50 games. All in all, though, when he's on, he's one of the best players in hockey, like you said the other day, but I feel like he's as good as Quinn Hughes when he's on. No, for real. And I think the way to look at it is performances like today, performances in Vegas in the bubble playoffs, game 1 against Nashville. I know this is we're nitpicking here, but I've watched a lot of sports, and Thatcher Demko, he's that guy. He's as good as Quinn Hughes when he's playing his game.
Oh, he's absolutely that guy. And look, Kyle, it looks like right now early returns, but it looks like Thatcher Demko could be on another Vezina caliber worthy season. And we talked about it on Friday. Go check out the episode if you haven't already. There's a perfect mix for the Canucks playing Thatcher Demko, and I do think it's a 60-40 split. Keep this guy healthy. Keep this guy fresh. But as long as you do that, Kyle, he looks like he's going to be the same guy of old, and that is a huge, huge benefit for the Vancouver Canucks. I mean, look, one of the most frustrating things about tonight, and I won't go about a long rant about the NHL in general because teams are shooting less, right? But the Canucks, they're trying too hard to look for the perfect play right now, right? Wheeling around the boards, playing the cycle game. They made the Edmonton Oilers defense look like the 2003 New Jersey Devils we've been talking about on this show here, man. And they did it again against the Flames as well. Look, I get it doing it against a team like the Flames who doesn't have the best goaltending, but to do it against a team like the Edmonton Oilers who have Calvin Pickard in net, who's fighting pucks off every time he sees a puck, you have to just funnel it through to the net to this guy. And I know EP40 is part of the problem. He's going to be the guy that gets most blame when the team's not producing offensively. But it was the entire team today. I mean, Kyle, 14, 15 shots on net. I mean, it was an embarrassing performance from that regard. But the Canucks made the Edmonton Oilers and Calvin Pickard look way better than they actually are.
Man, oh man, Trevor. The listeners, I hope you're listening because I tried. I tried to be positive, and Trevor couldn't even make it past the 5-minute mark. Trevor, you're a father. You got to bring more positivity in your life. Okay, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Please don't think about this game tomorrow morning, Trevor. You asshole. You're sounding like an asshole, Trevor. But man, oh man, now it's my turn to sound like the asshole. Trevor, we're talking about the Vancouver Canucks. For the last 20 months, this is what they do. This is what they do. And why we're going to put a lot of blame on Elias Pettersson is because we have to get lucky or something magical has to happen for this crop of players to just produce a middling offensive team or a middle of the pack offensive team because their forward group is just what it is. Look at the shots they've taken in the last 20 months. And their best player, the guy that could maybe instill confidence throughout the lineup to his line mates, make everyone around him better, because that's why you pay a guy $11.6 million. That's why you build, you build a team around a core. He's part of that core. All this drama around Elias Pettersson, it's like, yo, you got to do something. Enough is enough. It's like, how is it Hockey Night in Canada, such a big season for the Canucks, right? Demko's playing his ass off already. And you come to the rink on a Saturday night against McDavid and Draisaitl. Again, they're going to dominate everyone. I know that. But you go 3 for 16 in the draw. Where's the defensive prowess? You're getting worked in your own zone by the fourth or third line, by the Edmonton Oilers when there's like 8 minutes left in the third period. After Demko's giving you that performance, it's just not good enough for this guy to just, A, in my opinion, get away from playing like a third line center, and B, have all these people just like lean on the fact that he was hard on Darnell Nurse and that's how we generated the first goal. Like, let's just say it. Through the first 2 games of this hockey season, the regular season, Elias Pettersson has not been good enough. And the city deserves better. I know it's 2025 and we want to be soft and, he doesn't know us anything. Dude, the city deserves better. And you know who deserves better? Quinn Hughes and Thatcher Demko. Because again, if Quinn Hughes is at the top of his game, maybe he was good today. He was great today. In fact, my cousin from Edmonton called and he's like, yo, that was the game that told me, like, Quinn Hughes, I get it. He's that guy. He's that guy. But we've seen Quinn take it up a tier higher than that, offensively speaking, right? Like, if all in all, like, a guy like that who's carried us for the last, like, 2 years, like, Elias, why don't you be that guy offensively for like, give us something on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Don't go 3 for 16 do something, as Jeff Patterson always says. And at the bare minimum, man, this city deserves Elias Pettersson game in and game out doing something. And today he did nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say the one positive thing he did do tonight, right, Kyle? He pressured Darnell Nurse and kept the puck in the first period. Like, that play led to the goal by Brock Boeser. It led to our only goal of the game. And hockey's such a funny sport too, right? Because the Canucks absolutely deserve to lose tonight, but they have the power play with 3 minutes left. Brock Boeser misses the net when Calvin Pickard is down and out, right? Like, we could be talking about a different game.
No, we wouldn't, man. No, we wouldn't.
Honestly, it would have been 2-2 at that point, man.
No, if we get away, bro, we've been watching the Canucks for our whole lives, man. If we sneak out a win today, are we going like, oh, the pesky Canucks? You can't count. That's how they're gonna beat teams. They're gonna rope it dope. Muhammad Ali did it. Like, just wait and pounce on. No, it's like you got worked, and this game's only catchable because you have good goaltending, like elite goaltending. The score should have been 8-1. It should have been 7-1.
But that's the thing about good goaltending, right? Is that even when you play like ass, you always have a chance to win, right? And that is going to be the recipe for the Vancouver Canucks this season, right? Now, honestly, you see me starting to be positive now, Kyle. There you go, man. There you go. That's where we balance each other out, brother.
I love it.
Look, you do have a chance to win every night. Look, I'm not making any excuses for the Canucks. They deserve to lose tonight, but they were one bounce away from tying this game up despite not deserving a point in this game, which ultimately they did not get the point, right? So it was all, poetic justice at the end of the day. But look, they're going to need a lot better from Elias Pettersson. But again, he had the one play that led to the goal tonight. So let's not say he did nothing out there, because he did. Why? He had one play. And it did lead to the Canucks' only goal of the game.
Yeah, I know. Okay, Trevor. There you go again, Trevor. You're a patient man. Again, you're the father. Speaking of patience, the people have been waiting, man. They want to get on the action. Maybe we'll run the report card segment after the first break. But let's read some comments. Man, oh man. Positives? Smirky McSir saying, I like Tyler Myers. I did not like Tyler Myers' game in the third period. Just too much of a veteran to like make mistakes, dumping the puck over the glass, icing it for no reason. I didn't personally like his game in the third. That being said, in the third period, at least he got rough with McDavid. And I don't know if that's going to lead to a fine or suspension or if that was dirty. But in these games where you play a rival team, Hockey Night in Canada, second game of the season, big season for the Canucks. Again, one left to Jeff Patterson, one of the best, right? Do something, right? Like, at least like, there's something as a hockey fan. Like, there was something from Tom Myers, and I appreciate it, man. I got to feel something because I'm not taking any hits of that alien, that other green stuff.
Yeah, no, the EP40 Kush isn't hitting like it used to hit, Kyle. But Tyler Myers, look, you want to see emotion from your players, right? You want to see players look like they give a shit. And there was a lot of Canucks who didn't look like they gave a shit tonight, right? But Tyler Myers takes that hit from Leon Draisaitl. Like, Leon Draisaitl, good on him knocking over a guy like Tyler Myers, just flattening him like that. But Tyler Myers gets back up and absolutely rocks that dude in the second period, man. I mean, you want to see that kind of emotion from your players. And shout out to Tyler Myers and Evander Kane, like two guys who tried to get their team into the fight tonight with a couple of thunderous hits. I mean, Evander Kane, mixing up with his former teammate Darnell Nurse. That hit on Alex Regula was one of the hardest hits I've ever seen, man. Like you really won't see a hit like much harder than that. So they did have a couple of guys try to drag their team into the fight tonight. And Kyle, you said in the offseason, man, it might take one guy going after Quinn Hughes for Evander Kane to really get the fan base to fall in love with him. But you think the fan base or maybe you personally, are you falling in love with Evander Kane a bit more tonight after seeing him throw a couple of hits like that?
I'm here to win games. I'm here to produce some offense. No, I get it. The physicality is cool and whatnot. And a great hit, great moment. Like that was thunderous. You could see it happening. The whole shift was emotional. And again, you could that's why hockey's so beautiful. Like you just saw that whole play breaking down, and it brought back Brent Seabrook, Rafi Torres. Like you just saw it all happening, and boom, bam, Evander Kane did his thing. But as a Canucks fan today, I'm so sick and tired of watching Evander Kane on the power play. I could give a shit about that hit, to be honest. That's just the way I feel. Hey, I'm 32 and a half years old. You don't know what does the future hold? I don't know, Trevor. Thanksgiving. I get emotional on Thanksgiving now. That's how up there I am in life, okay? I don't got a lot of games left. That's how I feel. Yo, dude. So I just want to win. And if you're on power play number 1, I don't want to see 5 turnovers in 2 games off your twig. You got to be crispier than that, because it doesn't take more than 2 passes for this team to have a chance to score on the power play, because Quinn Hughes can get the puck. And one thing I'll say about Elias Pettersson is offensively, he's just, there's nothing cerebral. Like there's no assassin. He's just waiting for things to happen, right? Doesn't have that mojo yet. And it's ironic because Miller's off the power play now. We haven't had him for almost a year. Yet Elias Pettersson is still the 3rd option on power play 1. Get this guy the puck more. And Evander Kane can't make a second pass or first. You know what I'm trying to say? I know we got the assist to Lecker Mackey, but he was playing against 80-year-old Robin Regeer of the Calgary Flames, okay? Like, come on, it was 5-1. If you're on the power play, you got to lessen up the turnovers, and I'd rather see Lecker Mackey there or even Hedl. If you want to talk about turnovers, I know you got to talk about Hedl, but enough with Evander Kane on power play number 1. Like, show me the film where this is working. Like, you've been at practice. Can you release that iPhone footage, or did you sign an NDA? Because I do not get it.
Oh man. Yeah, it's rough times overall, man. Rough times overall. No, Philp, a bit of an up and down night. Let's get to Philp and the rest of the Canucks on the other side. We'll do report cards, 5-ish minute report cards here on the other side on Locked On Canucks. All right, before we get back to the program, let's shout out our friends over at FanDuel, baby. NFL season's here. NHL season. All 16 teams played tonight. My God. MLB playoffs are also here, and you can get it in on all the action on FanDuel. Right now, new customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. That's right. Pick a bet, put down $5, and if it hits, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. All right, the NFL, week 6 starting tomorrow. My Seattle Seahawks -1.5 point favorites over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh man. In Duval. And Kyle, your Green Bay Packers, I hear they're 38-point favorites over the Cincinnati Bengals. When I see a line that big, come on, man, you always got to go for the underdog, right? Joe Flacco time, baby. He did it against you once. He'll do it again. Let's go. Whatever you're betting on.
Just lost to the Oilers, and now you're throwing the Flacco. Trevor, sometimes I feel like you don't know me, brother. You don't know me, man. It's triggering. Learn something, man. 2025, man.
Come on, Kyle. You can take it, man. I know you can. Come on. Your Green Bay Packers won a Super Bowl about 28 years ago. I'm sure you still remember that. So whatever you're betting on, make sure you go check it out on FanDuel. Visit FanDuel.com to download the FanDuel app today to get started.
Boom, bam. One love to FanDuel. Go Packers, go. And I hope you didn't bet on the Canucks to have more than 7 shots today, okay? People, we back doing this. The Vancouver Canucks just lost a game. I'm emotional. I'm a little mad, but we're going to find the positivity because, it's 4:20 somewhere all the time here on Locked On Canucks. Let's get to some more comments. Mother Knucker saying, I'm the oldest 32-and-a-half-year-old I've ever seen. This is what happens when your sports teams lose, Trevor. It's what happens when your sports teams lose. Straight up. And it's what happens when your sport team loses when they're playing the game of hockey and they play another game with less than 20 shots. Yeah.
Yeah, man, these Canucks are aging us, man. Look at the bags under my eyes, man. Look at the hairline on me, man. It's they're aging me quick, man. But hey, it is. Come on, as Nancy Bowen saying in the comments, man, and she was taking shots at you too. I want to get to that, but she said, all this shit said, it's just game 2, boys. There's 80 games to go, and the Canucks have one of the best 5 goaltenders in the world and the best defenseman on their roster.
Hey, Trevor, they got the best. They got the best goalie in the world. Correct yourself, okay? Next call. And Oliver saying Lecker looked good, and that's what you know, man. Hey, can you hit the round of applause button for Oliver, man? Just hit
100%. Oliver knows.
Oliver, you just moved up to number 1 as the best fan on Locked On Canucks because you just proved to me that you threw away the calculator. You don't watch the game with the calculator. You watch it with some binoculars, okay? And yeah, Lecker to me, in the offensive zone today, they need to give this guy more minutes because he showed that he's eager to try to do something, eager to put a shot on net, eager to make a nice play along the boards. I know we didn't see a lot of it, but if you really noticed it, Lecker played another. People are going to say I'm tossing out great too much, but that felt like a great game for Jonathan Lecker, especially in the offensive zone.
Yeah, no, it really did. You can see the skill that he has with the puck on his stick, right? And it's not even just the shot, which he did release a couple times tonight, but he just makes great plays in tight. And I found him to be fairly reliable defensively as well, too. Like, just not a liability out there. Smart player and a guy that seems to really be coming into his own kind of as preseason's wrapped up and as we've gotten into the regular season here. Kyle, we've talked about a few guys. Why don't we just go through them all? Let's do it, man. The segment that we call 5 minutes for report cards. Kyle, maybe we can see if we can actually keep it at 5 minutes here. After tonight's performance, because it's a little lackluster, Brock Boeser, the only goal of the game, I'm giving him a B. That line, again, didn't do great against Connor McDavid, but Brock Boeser overall was fine. Connor Garland creating out there, but the standard's got to be a bit higher. I'm giving him a B. RC Baines tonight, unfortunately, man, and I know he's the pride of Syria, I'm giving him a D-. Like, I felt like when RC Baines on the ice tonight, I felt like you weren't trusting him. Like, just... You want to see guys make plays with the puck on their stick. He couldn't do it. Felt like he, lost the puck on an occasion or two as well. I thought it was a pretty rough night for RC Baines overall. Philip Hronek, I give a B-. Drew O'Connor, C+, playing on the line with the young kids. Trying to keep that line going and be in the veteran force. And Jonathan Lecker, we talked about him already. I'm going to give him a B+ actually for tonight. I thought Jonathan Lecker was pretty good. DPD, another guy that didn't get a lot of ice time tonight. Both DPD and Forbert really weren't played that much. DPD under 12 minutes tonight when I checked. He had one turnover as well. Don't think he was much of a factor. C+ for him. I'm going to go Derek Forbert. Again, good work on the penalty kill. Almost had that goal too, like streaking in down the rush. So those defensemen pitching up, including Myers and Forbert. Those are the guys I know is pinching the most tonight. So I give Derek Forbert a B-. And Kyle, I'll throw it back to you here on Marcus Pettersson, because this is a guy I am damn glad to have on our hockey team. If you watch the game closely, like, he is so good around the net, making sure that the puck doesn't get across the line, tying guys up in front. He saved a goal, I think, tonight on one of those power play opportunities the Oilers had. And by the way, I want to talk about a positive. The Canucks PK perfect on the night as well. Thatcher Demko a big part of it, but Marcus Pettersson also a big part of it.
Dude, how nice you want to be to Marcus Pettersson. No, he played a great game, but do not brag about going 7 for 7 on the penalty kill today, okay? That we don't get to do that because they could have had at least 2 or 3 goals, including again.
For sure.
Yeah.
If you look at the Oilers tonight, like let's. I know we're gonna get to Demko here quickly, but Oilers' expected goals tonight was 5.57, and they got 2 past Thatcher Demko, and about 3 of those goals were from the power play. They're about 2.3 to even strength. So man, oh man, that Oilers unit was very dangerous in the power play tonight. But Marcus Pettersson with a couple good plays in the PK, and of course Thatcher Demko as well was a stud.
Yeah, I would give Marcus Pettersson a B+ too. Again, it's the little things. I know Oliver would probably agree with that too. Again, you watch the game with binoculars, and yeah, I was wrong about Marcus Pettersson. But again, I'm not paid to be right. I'm paid to be a fan, right, Trevor? I live to be a fan, straight up. I get emotional, and Elias Pettersson is making me emotional today. And I already said what I had to say, so obviously people want me to shut the puck up about it. But again, I think it's Operation Be Better Than Pius Suter. Like, and if he's giving us like Pius Suter like performances, we can't just like give him a pat on the back and be like, oh, but look, he did something. I need stats. I need goals. I need him to be like, I don't know, just like hit the post. Yeah, don't go 3 for 16. And can we talk about the offense just a little bit, Trevor? Again, I wasn't supposed to rant here, but F+ for Elias Pettersson. If he's better offensively and he's not scoring, at least he's like, generating more offensive zone faceoffs, doing that little thing. But this guy's not a threat offensively. In fact, I was scared to ask my cousin today, Nat, who was at the game, he was bragging about Demko a lot and Hughes, but I was scared to ask him, like, yo, what do you think about Elias Pettersson? Because I feel like, and I think we saw it in the again, it's last change, right? And I'm pretty sure outside of a commercial break, the coat knock block or whatever his name is, he put out their fourth line against Elias Pettersson's line in a 1-goal game.
Yeah, he started the night that way too, putting the Noah Philp line. The dreaded Noah Philp, Vasily Podkolzin, Kasperi Kapanen line up against Elias Pettersson. I mean, and Chris Knobloch obviously wasn't watching Pettersson in the preseason, or if he was, he wasn't too concerned about it. I mean, this is again, it's not something I want to keep talking about, Kyle, but it's a big story for the Vancouver Canucks until this guy turns it around.
It's just not a story too. Like, we taking time to watch these games, bro. Like, do something. Like, that's just not. It's not good enough based on what's happened 20 months. Like, we're ready for this chapter to close. Like, we don't want to keep watching this.
Yeah, rough times, and I say F+ sounds about right for Elias Pettersson. I was gonna go D-, but F+ is fine. Quinn Hughes, I give a B tonight. A couple turnovers in his own end, a bit uncharacteristic, but man, you see this guy when he's wheeling deal with the puck in the offensive zone. He is the Canucks machine back there.
Just again, Trevor. My cousin bragging about Quinn. The way he was talking about Quinn Hughes today was like that breakthrough moment for him. It's like how the hockey world is watching that YouTube video that Big Head Hockey put out too on Quinn Hughes. Like, again, even on his days where we're not overly impressed because, like, we're human and like we're creatures of habit and things just get watered down. Like, even in those times where Quinn Hughes is getting a B, I'm pretty sure my cousin Nav would have given him an A++. That's crazy. That's how good Quinn Hughes is. And again, I said it earlier, the Canucks are making the playoffs because Thatcher Demko, he can be as good as Quinn Hughes. I totally believe it. So just want to add that positivity in there, Trevor. That's called being a good teacher, okay?
Yeah, there you go, man. I like that, man. Positivity Bowen, man. He's now smoking the Quinn Hughes kush, man. There you go. Kiefer Sherwood, give him a B tonight. Atu, not bad work on the penalty kill, but pretty quiet. I give him a C. Tyler Myers.
C. Come on, be nicer to Atu. I love this game today, man. I love Atu Ratu's game today. I want to see more of him. Yo, when the game's so slow and guys like your top line isn't really doing much, but you're seeing Sherwood bang bodies and Ratu just being a little big, strong along the boards. Like, play those guys more, man. I don't know. I kind of wanted more ice time from Atu, but I'll give him a B. I just give him a B. I like the Atu.
All right. Yeah, he had 4 hits tonight, third on the team behind Kiefer Sherwood and Vancouver, who tied with 5 hits. Tyler Myers, again, I give him a B- rating. There was some sloppiness in this game, and there often is with Tyler Myers, but he was physical and he looked like a carrot tonight, and that's what I want to see. Filipino, a fascinating performance tonight because there were times where he looked at the Canucks' most dangerous offensive player, getting to the slot, skating hard. He easily still looks like our best center, which is not a good thing. But man, oh man, terrible penalty 200 feet from his own net. And it was his play, his brutal give-over. Like, what the F was he looking at? My God, I think he was looking at Pettersson, and he got a bit of the heebie-jeebies. That pass on Andrew Mangiapane, right on his tape. Mangiapane makes no mistake. For those 2 players, I think Filipino has to be down to a C, in my opinion. But there was moments where he definitely looked dangerous today, Kyle.
Yeah, dude. In fact, I think Filipino looked like I got more excited watching Filipino today. I think those egregious mistakes, they're going to stop. And even if they're there, if he gives us like 1 or 2 of those a year, like, it's better. Like, Miller gave us that. It's all good. Like, we'll live with it,
Yeah, and he looks like he cares more than JT Miller right now as well.
And and just on that note, like, Filipino cares, man. Even that tripping penalty that he took in the offensive zone, like, I know that sucks, but all game long, like, he was hard on players. He was hacking pucks out. Like, eventually he was going to get a tripping penalty. And honestly, I'm not mad at it because he's our best offensive center. Like, I want that guy to do things, or want to make things happen. And on that turnover, I don't know what he saw, but he was trying to do something. I'm not trying to like write him off. Like, that was horrible. But all in all, as a Canucks fan, I walk away being more excited to watch Filipino on Monday, or was it Tuesday or Monday? Monday, right? Against St. Louis.
Yeah, exactly, man. No, he's looking good to start the season, but my God, those mistakes were costly tonight, especially that first one. Jake DeBrusk showing some speed that I thought he didn't show last year. But I give him a B- overall. Braden Coots, pretty quiet night, but I just think he had some good plays in his own end. He had a couple shifts against the McDavid and Draisaitl line, and looked capable in that spot, and that's a lot for an 18-year-old. So I think just based on the curve here, I give him a B. Evander Kane, again, not the slowest guy in the world, but he looks slow. Like, you look at the stats from previous seasons, and his speed's kind of top 25th percentile in the NHL, but he looks slow there. But again, he's banging bodies, making things happen. But this isn't a good sign for the Canucks, Kyle. He leads the team in ice time tonight, playing 18:49. Boeser next to 18:38. Then Garland, then Hedl, then DeBrusk. Elias Pettersson, 6th among forwards in ice time tonight for your Vancouver Canucks.
What did you just tell? What did he just tell me, man? Okay? Can you say what you just told me? Like, what did you just say? What did you say?
Yeah, I said Evander Kane led the team in ice time, 18:49. Then it was Boeser, Garland, Hedl, DeBrusk, and then Pettersson was 6th on the team in ice time tonight, skating 16:38 overall. 6th among forwards, I should say.
Yo, if Adam Foote, if you're gonna play Evander Kane more than any forward on our team, you gotta let us know. You gotta give us that quote beforehand, so I know I don't have to watch the game so closely. Evander against Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, Hockey Night in Canada, Operation Save Quinn Hughes. It's like, we got to give Evander Kane minutes based on what? And I'm not saying the other guys that you mentioned deserve more, but like I did say earlier, like I want fucking Trevor.
Whoa.
Let me finish this, okay? Yeah, my bad. Stay in school.
Trevor, this is a crazy thing to look at. I'll wrap up with Demko. Demko's an easy A+. Okay, let's exit on the other side. And here's a crazy stat I got to throw at you. We'll wrap up the show here on Locked On Canucks. We're back here on Locked On Canucks. I'm Trevor Beggs. That guy's Kyle Bowen. And Kyle, this stat is pretty crazy, actually. And Elias Pettersson didn't play great tonight. Did he deserve the ice time? Didn't look like it. But Kyle, here's the crazy thing. Elias Pettersson only skated 9:49 tonight at even strength. Braden Coots played more even strength minutes than Elias Pettersson tonight. What is going on with that, Kyle? Like, is there call me crazy? Did Adam Foote? But we're gonna see Pettersson deserve this, or did Adam Foote not play Pettersson enough tonight? Did he not give him enough opportunities? He didn't make the most of his minutes, don't get me wrong, but like, you got to give this guy the ice time to succeed out there.
Dude, this episode's produced by Jeff Patterson. Then do something then, man. Do something. You're not even winning faceoffs. Bro, it's if this was like month 6 of him struggling, I'd have more patience. Like, I'd be mad. I'd be like, yo, that's not good enough. That's why we lost, because our best player's going 3 for being a non-factor, right? Against McDavid and Draisaitl, our best forward, All in all, though, like, to circle off Elias Pettersson just a bit, because I don't want to like pull out the bottle, like have a double Hennessy, feels like one of those nights, because it's early. I'm emotional. I got to get off of that. Okay. But when bringing up the minutes and how Evander Kane got so much, it's like, that's why I'm like, not confused, because it's game 2, but hey, I hope Adam Foote doesn't think Evander Kane's like really good. And B, it's like, play Sherwood more, play Lecker Mackey more, play Atu Ratu more. And play Kiefer Sherwood more. You don't have to give it all to Evander Kane.
Evander Kane, he's the coach's pet right now. Who would have thought, man? Unbelievable. All right, let's see how the people are feeling about the Canucks 3-1 loss against the Oilers. We'll wrap up with a couple comments here on Locked On Canucks. Throw to some positivity, man, and the Discord popping off tonight, man, and part of it because of Callum McKenzie, aka Callum Sandu, saying the best save and the best hit in recent memory tonight in a losing effort. We talked a lot about Thatcher Demko, but we haven't mentioned that save. Holy crap, Kyle! That was my jaw dropped. My jaw dropped when he made that save off of Leon Draisaitl, and I'm telling you, Kyle, like, tonight wasn't great for the Canucks. They got to be a lot better, but Thatcher Demko, if they don't overplay him, is going to give this team a chance to win every single night.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I hope first-year head coach Adam Foote doesn't, again, we talked about this the other day, I hope he doesn't get addicted to the hit, because Demko is a hack. And you need wins. Like this team, just in general, first year head coach aside, they just need wins. It's like, morally speaking, more so than a lot of teams across the league, especially early on. And when Demko looks this good, like, what are they, like a bad Kevin Lankin and start away from going like, okay, for the next 4 we're using Demko? Because like I don't know how long it's going to take for this team's offense to heat up, where they don't have to use that bailout card until like a guy like Elias Pettersson wakes up. And again, like in the comments, stop talking about Pettersson. But even if he's like even if he's not producing on the score sheet, and this is why I don't like to talk about the one play he made against Darnell Nurse. It's like we need more shots. We need more offensive zone time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even that would make the coaching staff more confident that like, oh, we're not just picking up wins because of our goaltending or Quinn Hughes. Is like, no, we're actually like having the puck a lot. We have the puck more than other players, and our first line is dominating the other team's fourth line. You know?
Yeah. Again, when you're going to go up against Noah Philp, then you got to make the most of those minutes, and the Canucks did not tonight. But let me tell you, Kyle, why the Oilers are not winning the Stanley Cup this year. Ash Neil Lal, appreciate the Oilers fan for tuning into the show, man. But he's saying Callum sucks just like the Canucks. And Ash Neil, look at this. Taking shots at one of the nicest dudes of all time, Callum McKenzie. Ash Neil does not know Callum McKenzie. He doesn't know Callum Sandu. Man, oh man, this Thursday the Oilers are winning the Cup. You put that kind of bad juju out in the atmosphere, taking shots at a guy you don't know, one of the nicest guys of all time. I'm telling you, man, that kind of bad juju means the Oilers are not winning the Cup this year.
Ash Neil, man, come on, man. I know where you live, man. You can't go after Callum Sandu, first fan of Locked On Canucks. And this story may be true or it may not be true, Trevor. Right? We can't just air out all our personal laundry on here. Okay, is this entertainment or is this real life? Who knows? The magician never shows his what's in his pocket, right? That's the quote. Trevor, back in the day, you know, when there was 2 views on every episode of Locked On Canucks, 2 views, one from me and one from Callum McKenzie. Okay, and it was like that. It felt like it was like that for years. Let's just say it felt like that for years. And now all of us are here. That's why I always say it, man. Callum Sandu produced this episode. There's no like, my parents don't deserve the grace here. Your parents don't deserve the grace here. We're not here if it's not for Callum Sandu.
Yeah, man, that's a low blow, man. Just kind of like Connor Garland whacking Connor McDavid whacking Connor Garland last year. Kyle, let's throw back to Nancy for a comment here saying, Kyle, pick a lane. You always talk about players sticking up for each other, alluding to your comment about not caring about the hits from Evander Kane because he's still on power play 1. Kyle, Jonathan Lecker-Mackey is taking Kane's spot on PP1. It's coming. Our commenters are saying it. I think it's pretty clear to everybody that it's a matter of if not, or a matter of when, not if. But just you know, Kane's there for the physicality, man. He's doing some good things out there. He's gonna get replaced on PP1. It's all good, man. Stick to your morals, brah.
I know. Like, I should be applauding the one of the best plays in sport, and that's like that specific type of hit behind the net, right? Electrifying stuff. Thank you, Evander Kane. But like, you notice how and it's everyone's fault on the power play, right? That's being a Canadian. It's everyone's fault. It's a team effort, right? But I'm not complaining about Boeser or DeBrus because they're not turning over the puck a lot. That's not good enough. That's what I'm trying to say. Because again, this team could have a lethal power play, not even just based on the chemistry, but because Quinn Hughes has the puck a lot, and just turning it over that many times in 2 games, like it's obviously annoying. Because who knows? Like, maybe we tie the game, maybe we get a point. Who knows? It's just, yeah. Anyways, Evander Kane, you know what? You want him to body check me, right? Behind the net. That's what you're visioning right now. You want me to get
I know what I'm actually thinking, man. And for the YouTube viewers who can see it, man, dude, your arms are looking thick, bro. I think Elias Pettersson's got to get on the Kyle Bowen workout plan, man. Holy, man. Unbelievable. What are you taking, man? Are you juicing? What's going on?
Dude, have you ever seen episodes of The Biggest Loser way back in the day? I remember that show.
Yes, yeah.
I'm not being mean. I know it's 2025, and this is I don't want. Yeah, hey, I'm just talking out loud, okay? Like, who was Jillian Michaels? Right? Jillian Michaels, was that her name or something? The lady who would always be yelling at people. If I was Elias Pettersson's personal trainer, just think about it. Think about it for a second. That would be a movie. Man.
Every time he doesn't give you enough pumps, just give him one of these. Got it together.
I would just rip my hair out in front of him. Come on.
gonna have to do a whole lot better than that.
Come on, man. What are the chances that over the last 20 months I've lost more hair and Elias Pettersson has no hair? Why are you laughing? I'm just saying, like, we're stressed, man. But I just want them to know it's all, it's like, have fun, bro. That's what it is. You have fun and don't listen to us. You'll be successful in life, man. Everyone hit the like button. Thanks for watching. Again, it's just game 2, man. I love hockey. It's nice to spend time with the game. But again, Adam Foote, if your game plan is play Evander Kane more than anyone, I would just like to know beforehand. So you know what I'm saying, Trevor? That's a nice thing to do. I think bettors should be allowed to know that.
Yeah, I think the Adam Foote coaching experience is one thing to watch. Braden Coos playing more than Elias Pettersson at even strength. Jake DeBrusk going to the low men in ice time at even strength, and Evander Kane leads the team in ice time among forwards, even strength ice time among forwards, all because he knows how to hit the body. But hey, at least we got Thatcher Demko, baby. That was another episode of Locked On Canucks. Hit the like button, subscribe on YouTube on the podcast side. Go follow us. Leave a 5-star review. Shout out to all you for tuning in. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Olivia on the go. Shout out to Mother Necker. Shout out to Bob Luber. Shout out to Oliver. And shout out, of course, to Callum McKenzie. One love to each and every one of you Canuck fans, all you listeners. And we'll be back soon here on Locked On Canucks.
Your Locked On Canucks, your daily podcast on the Vancouver Canucks, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.